Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here, CCxRC, and today on the bench we have this awesome new Hobbywing Quicrun Fusion. It's a brushless system for crawlers. It's a 2-in-1 unit, so you get your brushless motor and ESC in a 550 sized can. So you get a 540 motor, and then the back half of it is the ESC. And they're able to do this. It's a 40 amp ESC, 1200 kV motor that I have. There's also an 1800 kV. And this one does come with the program box included. But the reason that they're able to do that is because of the FOC, or FOC technology, they call it. It's field-oriented control, driving for low torque, good linear, and quiet long endurance. So it's supposed to give you linear performance, but it's supposed to give you good battery life for your batteries, and low temps for your motors and ESC. Which will help this thing crawl a little bit better and stay warm in this tight package that they've got here for you. Some people don't like this type of field-oriented control. I like it. I have it in my Axe system, which is really great, really smooth. But some people want to tell the truck how much torque to have versus, if you have an obstacle and you're telling it to be going this fast, when it comes onto the obstacle, normally your car would slow down a little bit going over, but what this does is it automatically wants to maintain that torque and speed as it crawls over things, and so it's just really smooth looking and almost a little too effortless, I think, for some people. But here you can see the beautiful can that is in here. We'll go ahead and take this out. It's looking really good. Let me just start by pulling the motor out. Let's see, that'll help me out get the rest out. There we go. Whoa, there's lots of stuff falling out of here. All right. Oh, it already has a plug on it. That is awesome. XT60 connector. That's great for me. I've got a lot of XT60 batteries. So this will handle 2 and 3S batteries. Here you can see all the wires coming out of here. I'm going to plug directly into your receiver, which makes it really easy. Then you've also got your power button, which these Hobbywing ones are really nice. You got your program button here as well. Oh, you can actually plug your program card in. It's not a button. So that's where you plug in for programming. You get a little rubber piece you put in there to block it up. That's nice. So we do have our program card, our cables here for that. Extension cable as well in case you do have to run this a little bit further. Since you're going to the motor instead of to an ESC and then to other things. So if you have a little bit longer run to get to where you put your receiver, that's nice to know that they've got that in there. You also get some Hobbywing stickers, the typical blue, black, pink. A lot of people like stickers. Your controller here tells you how to do all the setup and all of that, which is great. Setting your throttle ratings, ESC calibration, all of that. Very handy in here. And then you have your program card, as you can see here, as well as the cable to run from your program card to your ESC, which is built right in here, which is really cool. And so we'll be able to plug in here and program it. I'm going to go ahead. I do have the receiver I'm going to use with this car here. We'll go ahead and move some of this out of the way and take a quick look. It does have some double-sided tape as well here for installing your power cable. We're going to kind of clean up things a little bit here. I'll do a quick bind on this, and this is going to be our throttle. Just see this in action with the program card and get this going. So binding is going to be real easy with my Spectrum system here. It's got a button right there. Makes it super easy. We do have a battery here. One of my XT60s. I just brought a small one up. Little 2S battery. This can, like I said, handle 2S or 3S. And get ready to hit that. So I'm going to hold this down to bind it as we turn it on. In bind mode now. Going to bind on the controller. Nice. Oh, that's super smooth. Yeah, you can barely hear it. You can see it kind of if I'm going slow where it's hitting that flat spot in the light. Very smooth. So we'll go ahead and now connect it to our program card. Let's see what we get. Turn it on. There we go. We're into 1.1, which is our RPM throttle matching. Go to the next item 2, and it says we're in auto for LiPo cut off here. My battery's low, my controller. All right, so there we go. I have the radio fixed now, and it's not beeping at me, just putting batteries in. We are back to working on the drag brake force, and it's showing that we're on number 7 here, drag brake, and we're at level 5, which is value 5, which is actually level 4. And you can just click the button here for a value and change it for how much drag brake you want. I'm going to leave it at 4 until I see how strong that actually is. There's also going to be the drag brake rate. And there's 9 levels of that as well, and that's set at 5. And then you've got your max reverse set to 100% for the force on it, which I think is good. You want that power sometimes, so I'm going to leave it at 100. So no changes to make for me out of the box with this. All right, so the last thing that I want to do with this is I do want to set it with my controller to the full throttle and neutral and all that kind of position. So we zero out everything on the radio, everything's at 100% rates and all that, and we're going to turn this on and hold it in until it starts chirping at us. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold this in until it starts to flash. Now the motor is making noise. I can actually feel it. You can see it flashing here. We got to set our 3 points: the neutral position, the end position of forward, and the end position of backward. So the throttle stays at neutral position. We're going to hit the set key, which is right here, until the green light. That's 1. Now we're going to hold full throttle and hit it. Now we're going to do reverse. Hit it. Now it's flashing fast, and so we are done. It has just set our endpoints for our throttle. So now it knows what neutral is, what full throttle is, and what our reverse full throttle is. So now this has been set up for our controller, and we can go ahead and it's our stop flashing, so we're good to go there. We'll turn it off. All right, so that's a quick look here at the Hobbywing Quicrun Fusion 1200 kV motor. Again, this is 540 can motor with this little extra part here being the ESC built right in, plugs right into your battery. You got a nice long cable because it's going to be in a little bit longer position, maybe from where you need it to be. I mean, you could always shorten it. In my case here, it's actually a shorter run from where that's going to sit in this car now to the battery. In some other cases and instances, it may be a little longer, because by the time I put this in here, I'll put my receiver up here, and my power cable is actually not too bad for reaching to the battery here. It's a little longer than I need because the battery will also have a cable. But if I put it in backwards and it's back here, it'll be just right. We'll put it under the Velcro to hold it in place, and it should be just fine. In other cars that I have, there is a longer run, and so it is nice that it's right where it is with this extra length on it. But easy to change these with a little bit of solder. And so I can't wait to get this up and running. I've got my receiver for it here. I've got a new steering servo for it down in the garage to put in here, and that's pretty much all this needs. It's got everything we need to get it running right here with that new servo. So we'll get this up and running, guys. I really liked this with the 1200 kV power in it when I had it at camp. It was an Axe system, so I'm curious how this is going to perform compared to that, and we'll let you know. All right, guys, I do want to say a special thank you to HobbyCool for sending this to us to show to you guys one of their products that they have and that they really like. And I have a link down in the description below if you want to get one from HobbyCool. You can check it out. Only $150 for these. Not bad at all for a brushless crawler system. ESC and motor, $150 in this really nice package by Hobbywing, guys. Anyway, just wanted to let you know about this product, and I'm really excited to run it. And I do love the 1200 kV in my crawlers. It's just super smooth on the rocks, and so I do like that. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Hope you enjoy this video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. See ya.